Greetings, folks, and welcome to episode 73 of the Wet Shavers Roundtable. Lo and behold, we have Scott Ostermiller with us.
How's it going, everybody?
Hi, Scott. And we also have...
classless today. Not classless, but classless.
Nice.
No, well, whatever. Well, we have David Gonzalez in the barber chair with us as well. What's shaking, David? Welcome back to the show.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. It's been a while.
You know, it has been a while, but I have to say, like, the intro still has your face in it. Every episode, it's like he never left. So I'm getting some flack for that. But welcome, folks. So as advertised, we are here live at where are we? We're at Old Town Shaving in Pasadena, California, and it's been an epic couple of days, kind of. I mean, it's definitely an epic morning. I've been here for hours. It seems like. Can we get both in the spring?
We fit. We're gonna look like we're gonna kiss.
Yeah, no, unless, well, yeah, but yeah. So I mean, it's a great time here. In fact, I should probably let's walk around a little bit and show you guys what Old Town's like. And yeah, there you go. This is a huge. There we go. Huge. Yeah, it really is. You can understand why I've been here all day.
It is the West Coast mecca of shaving. Like East Coast
It really is.
East Coast would be, Pasteur's pharmacy, right?
Pasteur's, yeah, and Mid-America would be Murray's.
Yeah, Cuban
So,
brothers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could. It's kind of like when I was younger. I used to visit college towns. Now I just visit towns that have, shave meccas in them. So it's just the main.
Oh, I lost visual on Douglas. Did anybody else lose him? Hope it's just me. Oh, okay. Shoot. Douglas, can you hear us? Can you hear me at least? I guess I'm the only one that's... Yay, it's just me now. Hey! Now you get to just look at me. Awesome. Okay, well. Now it's the Scott Show. Oh, I hear sound.
There we go. Now it's on screen. So, yes, this is MERS. Happy holidays, everyone.
It's not MERS.
I'm sorry. Old Town Shaving. It's got that the rock band. So, yeah, this is what you got to see David. He's walking around my computer. So, yeah.
Can everybody see him?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see you, Douglas. Can everybody see you?
You can't see me?
I can't see you.
Oh, no. Did you guys see any of that?
What Wi-Fi are you working off of?
We're working off the Wi-Fi here. They can't see us. The Wi-Fi of the shop. Okay, well, we were walking around. Let's just get stable. Oh, they didn't really see the tour. Oh, no. Did you guys at least hear it?
Not really. You were breaking up all over the place.
Can you see us now?
Just
Just because they didn't see us doesn't mean to record. Nope. Like, they'll probably there and play that. Oh, you can't see me.
I don't know.
But you can hear us.
Uh-oh. I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, so we can kind of carry on the conversation. Just if it records the video, great. Oh, you're coming back. There you go.
Yeah, evidently you can't walk around with this thing. But we'll do the best. So I'm going to give you just David for now, and I'm going to try to get some other people on the show. But let's talk turkey here. We can talk products. We get a lot of stuff around us. It's been a hell of a new year for wet shaving, let me tell you. I've been very excited over the last couple of weeks, all the new products, especially walking here. I'm stoked. So I'm going to go check stuff out with David. It's been a while since he's been on the show. So here you go, David.
What's up, Dave?
We get Zach, too.
Let's see your face.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. Scott, how's everything going, man?
Doing great, man. Just, man, things are crazy.
Yeah, it's been an interesting last couple of months. And do we have a particular theme of today's show?
Not really. I don't think so. I think it's more just let's chew the fat and talk about, the thing was being live at Old Town Shaving, and so maybe check out some products or some new stuff. That's what's new in the shop there. What's new in stock?
Well, we have a lot of stuff that came in new. Like we just got in our newest order of Antica Barbaria Cola, which it is one of those premium products. It is pretty expensive, but the stuff sells, man. People seem to love that stuff. Also, additionally, we just got the 2 limited edition scents from Martin DeCondre. We got both the Rose and the Vetiver, which I actually love the scents, bro. I'll tell you, the Rose is a much more natural rose. Yeah. You actually could smell the green notes from it. You could actually smell like the stem, and as opposed to just being a very strong, perfumey rose scent. So it's really nice.
I might have to check that out because that's one of the big problems I have with rose stuff is it's just so in your face. Like I feel like I stuck my face in a bowl full of rose petals. It's a little overwhelming for me. But that if it's got more of the plantiness to it, I guess the green.
It has some green earthiness to it that I think helps bring a nice balance. Like, it is a little hard to use a rose scented product that's just really strong, of floral. But no, this has a little bit of balance, and also the vetiver is really nice. The vetiver is slightly dirty, some greenish, even has a little bit of a sweetness to it that I actually really enjoy. And I actually like the vetiver more than the rose, but again, the rose isn't bad. I just, everybody has preferences. Yeah.
People over here in the comments are talking about my watch. My watch is nothing special, guys. It's a TomTom Nike Plus watch. It's not a smartwatch or anything like that. It's just a GPS. Okay.
It just looks fancy.
It just looks big and bulky. It looks like maybe an Apple Watch or something like that. It's not, I promise. I'm not that loaded. No, I was curious. We haven't really talked much since I sent you the the soaps from Archaic Alchemy. The
Eureka.
Eureka, yeah, thank you. I was like, it starts with an E. Encore, Eureka. What was it? What'd you think?
I loved it, dude. Yeah. I really, it's really slick stuff. I'll tell you. It's up there in slickness. Is it the densest lather? No.
Maybe not.
But the slickness I think it's where it really stands out. Yeah. It may be one of the more slick artisan soaps, or probably soaps in general, because honestly, I think artisan soaps have a tendency to be more slicker than most of the mass-produced products. Yeah. It's up there. The slickness was very, very impressive. I like the scent quality and the scent strength. And even the density was nice. Again, it's not the densest stuff. It's not going to be a Barrister and Man density, but it's a very, very nice scent.
Yeah, when I was working with it, I'd be able to get it literally was like a whipped cream kind of lather, like really, really just smooth, slick, really nice stuff. And I compared the scent of it, at least that one, to Martin DeCandre's Fougere. What's up, Doug? Yeah. And you were saying it's a little bit more dirty, or Martin DeCandre's is a little more dirty.
Yeah, Martin DeCandre will be a little dirtier. I found that the Eureka had a little bit of sweetness to it that Martin DeCandre doesn't have.
Yeah, it is a very similar scent. I actually like that one a little bit better than the Martin DeCandre. But Nathan, I don't know this watch. Actually, my brother got it. He gave it to me because he got a smartwatch. So he got this at Best Buy, I think, several years ago. But yeah. Hey, it's Rob.
Rob. I'm doing excellent. How are you?
Doing great.
Nice to see your face.
Yeah, you too, man.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Having excellent weather out here today.
Man, I'm so jealous.
Finally.
I'm so jealous of you guys having good weather out there. Of course, it's actually kind of nice today. It's like 30 degrees here, but it's sunny. Hey, the sun's out. I'm happy.
At least the sun's out.
30 degrees and sunny doesn't even sound like it should go together. That makes no sense. For somebody from California, that makes zero sense whatsoever.
I know. You guys.
I was like 50 last night.
I was outside in my short sleeve shirt and jeans, shoveling the ice off of my driveway. So I'm happy.
Actually, that's something crazy that I noticed when I went to the Chicago meetup. It was about middle of spring, and it was still a bit cold. Was it uncomfortable cold? No. It was probably about 55 to 60 degrees, sunny, But I was cold because 55 degrees is about as cold as it gets out here. So I was cold, but I had a sweater on. I felt fine. But there was people walking around in downtown Chicago in sandals, shorts, and T-shirts, and it just looked really bizarre to me. I was like, damn.
Well, did you guys see the video that I posted last week?
No.
So I shaved outside. It was -8.
Was that where you threw the hot water in there and made snow?
Yeah. That's what
I saw that. That was
I melted snow on a fire that I built outside. Melted snow to make at least warm, or at least water to shave with. It was mostly just slush, but because I don't think it actually ever melted because it was so freaking cold out there. But it was nuts.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, my phone died before I could finish the video, so I had to come inside.
Oh. I guess it might have been like shaving like in the bulge, you know, during World War II, sitting in your trench trying to get water to warm up enough to like shave.
I got a lot of comments from guys that were like, "Dude, shaving in that cold is nothing." I'm like, you realize this is 0 degrees Fahrenheit or -8 Fahrenheit,
Right? Yeah.
Celsius. They're like, "Oh, I spend time in that kind of weather all the time." I'm like, whatever. You do really? He's like, "Yeah. The worst is taking a dump in that weather." I'm like, why is that bad? Because you can't even wipe yourself. You just have to snap it off.
That's too far.
I wouldn't even attempt such a thing.
I know, right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good hitting yourself in that weather. I mean, I just cracked my thumb with a hammer one time in like the sub-zero weather when I was a truck driver a long time ago. But yeah, that was.
Well, I mean, I had to come inside because my hands had gotten wet, and after a few minutes, my thumb started to feel frostbitten, like burning cold. It was like, I better come inside. So
that sounds miserable.
It was fun for a little bit. Then I took a nice hot shower.
I bet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, people are saying the clean shaver needs a clean shave. Hey, my head is clean shaven. Right?
I actually like the beard. It looks nice.
Thanks. My wife likes it too. That's why it's making a reappearance.
It didn't feel over a little bit, so I have to be right in the sun. I feel like I'm glowing.
Any better?
Well,
No, it's not.
I can't keep it. Oh, well. I'm just gonna glow.
Hang on just a second, Mike. I need to close my second door here.
No worries.
People don't know that my den is, my laundry room is right next to it. So let's see.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Now, in contrast, Steve down in Australia, he's having a tropical summer shower and 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not wearing my glasses right now. Originally, I read that as cognac, 30 degrees Celsius. I read cognac, but all right. 30 degrees Celsius. Let's see. That's what? That's like high 80s, 90s. And higher? Oh, I don't even know. Let's see. I have to do some kind of conversion. I remember. Well, I only remember when I was in Hong Kong. Like 30, maybe for like 20 years there. Well, so what else is new in the shop?
I don't know about something new, but something that I've been actually interested in. I actually wanted us to bring it up on the forums, but I guess I could bring it up now. How many people are using Rooney brushes?
Rooney's.
Here at the shop, we have a lot of them. And for some reason, a lot of people come in and they ask more about. You may want to put it in. Jesus.
Like sitting in the sun, so I'm glowing.
Yeah, it's a very odd spot we're in now. But it's one of those things that a lot of people come in for the Simpson brushes. And a lot of people always are talking about the Morrison 400 knots, the Lisa Beanie knots. Well, Lisa Beanie used to be a part of Rooney. And I just got to trip out that Rooney brushes have seemed to be forgotten about. And I've been able to try their Super Badger, and I think they have a Best Badger, I think, as well. And they're fantastic brushes. And I just think that I'm just kind of surprised that people don't really talk about them as much. Like, I'm really impressed with these knots. The density seems perfect, and they're just all around really nice.
What's the price point between the two?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a significant price?
They're actually very similarly priced to the Simpsons.
Really?
Yeah, and possibly a little bit cheaper. They're supposed to be hand-tied knots or handmade knots and hand-turned handles and made in England, the whole deal. And I really like them. Like the Rooney.
Saying that he's saying he put the Rooney above a little bit higher than the Simpson.
Actually, I was actually about to say that very thing, that I actually enjoyed using the Rooney brushes more than the Simpson brushes.
Yeah.
In terms of their standard hair, the Simpson Manchurian hair is fantastic. But that's kind of a special occurrence type of deal. That's not part of their actual production.
Yeah. Mantic's saying that Rooney brushes have a very unreliable distribution. Their quality is great though. So maybe if you're looking for Rooney brushes, plan on going to like a place like Old Town Shaving where you hold it in your hand, you can actually buy it rather than trying to.
I think having something in your hand and actually being able to feel it display and making sure it has the right quality for yourself, especially the backbone, the hair, the face feel. It's something you can't really see online. When you look online and see something like this, you're like, well, it looks like everything else. It looks like this or that. But really, it looks like in your hand, you really feel the quality of it.
It's a lot like a Red Sears model. Like the shape of the brush. Is that like a beehive? It's got ribs on the side.
Yeah. That's the beehive one. And I'll tell you, I think their quality control has been far superior than the Simpson brushes we sold. We've had a lot of returns of Simpson production brushes here. And the Rooney, it's just kind of surprising because again, even in our shave community, I see a lot more Simpson brushes than I do Rooney, and the Rooney has just been very, very impressive to me.
That is really interesting.
What do you guys?
I don't think I've ever even held one, even though I was at Old Town Shaving last year. I should have done more with that. But.
Well, speaking of brushes too, what do you guys feel about something like this compared to what's being made by artisans in the market? Being the quality. To me, the quality between something like this and something artisan made is almost like there's a higher end of comparability. So, do you think one's better than the other as far as production quality or just user quality?
Yeah, I think one thing that contributes to the artisan brush maker dynamic is that you actually get to work with a person and you have a say, like especially in custom brushes, but like you feel like it's a one-on-one interaction, like whether it's Nathan Clark or Brad Morris or sorry, not Brad Morris, Brad Sears, Morris and Fondren, whoever might be making it, you feel like you have more of a connection to it, like because you actually get to interact with that person. But when you're getting a Simpson or a Rooney or one of the bigger names, they might still be really high quality, but it's you're dealing with a big company.
I love how I ask a really important question and I can never get the answer.
I don't know. To me, I would probably rather spend the money with an artisan, and they probably have higher quality, maybe a higher bar that people would have to make up. I don't know, or that they feel like they have to hit.
I'm sorry, Scott, but your connection has been really bad, at least on our part. So we missed the majority of that. We heard like the last about 20 seconds of it.
Okay.
And we heard the part where you'd rather invest the money on the artisan products. Yeah. And I love the artisans. I actually do, generally speaking, like supporting the artisan. Mm-hmm. But as somebody that I pretty much only own custom brushes. Yeah. So I have tried a lot of different knots from artisan. And can I tell you there? Yeah, now you popped up.
Hey.
Can I tell you what the difference is between the artisan knots and the production ones like from Rooney or Simpson?
Sure.
No, I can't tell you the difference, but I feel a difference.
Yeah.
And the density of these knots, generally speaking, seem to be a little bit more consistent and they're just more denser knots in general.
Well, when you go on like Simpson's website, you can actually, or like YouTube, you can actually see them tying and weighing the hair and creating the knots there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they actually have like a someone did a tour in there. Or they did some kind of like info thing they put on YouTube or something. You can actually see them, canning the hair to form the shape of the bulb and then tying laying it, and then before it goes to get glued up, and you can see them make their handles. They use like a CNC blade, so they're not really cutting them by hand. It's all put into a big. I mean,
it's a big production, yeah.
Yeah, they're not making them one off, one by one. They're making them in huge droves. So, but you're getting a good quality. From the knots, they're really making sure that they're doing their quality control and they're tying them all. I mean, it looks really, really nice. But to me, it's like, am I paying for them to do that more? I mean, the price is still high for that brush. Or can I get something custom made here in America? Even though all the hair comes from China, no matter where you buy the knots, the quality, you want to make sure you're getting a good quality knot. I mean, I know it took me just years to be able to get the knots that I use right now. Just making sure I'm getting a quality that I like.
Right.
Because there is so many bad production knots out there, but really getting a good quality one is really, really important. I mean, you can put a quality knot in a crappy handle and still have a really great brush.
Right.
I think that's, the artisan market, I mean, you can really get some really great, interesting stuff. And I really like artisan brushes.
Well, so do you think
Probably
when getting an artisan brush, for instance, sorry, you were breaking up. Sorry, you were breaking up. I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you were done talking. My bad. Am I the only one here again? Okay, just me. Okay. All right. Well, if you guys can hear me, I kind of wonder though if when it comes to getting custom brushes, whether you're paying whether people feel like they're paying more for the handle. Probably they probably feel like they're paying more for the handle than the actual knot. I mean, you want a good knot, and so I mean, Stimson is, and those bigger companies are able to put a lot more quality into those brushes because they've worked out the resources and because they have the supply chains in place and they have the processes in place and they can still maintain the high quality. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I want something that's mine. That is going to be unique and that's going to be high quality. I know it's going to be high quality with any of the brush makers that we have in our community. If I was going to spend that kind of money,
I think
I'd probably rather put it into custom. But I heard you guys for just a second. Can you hear me? I don't know if those guys are coming in and out. I don't know.
Over here, Scott out there, go ahead and message with a comment.
I can hear you now.
Shave it up.
Oh, and I lost it. Okay, so it's just me now. Hey, this will be fun. All right. And I don't have any controls, so it's not like I can just add people. This is going to be interesting. New stuff, some new things coming out. Just a second here. So, I got to shave with something interesting today. You guys can go ahead and just ask questions in the talk about my favorite soap, the Deal Maker. I could actually. I was going to mention that the Deal Maker, which was my top soap of the year, which is right here. It actually, so the shaving shop just recently came out with a splash for it. Yay! We've been waiting for that, and I'm ecstatic about that. So I haven't placed the order yet, but I'm going to. And my phone, am I straddling the toilet with my phone on the table? I'm on my computer, actually. So you can see I'm on my computer, and I'm sitting on a stool. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Ian, I agree. The first two episodes of 2017 have been odd. They've been a little bit off, but let's see. So this week, or just today actually, yesterday I got a mail call from Chad Irish from the Shave Market. I don't know how many of you are familiar with him or have met him, but it looks like Douglas just messaged me and said, "Hey." He's asking if I can see them. Let's see. Everyone's watching the Scott show. All right. Yes. So Chad's a great guy, and he's a part-time soaper. Like he really just kind of started getting into soap as a hobby. Like he's like, I just want something to do, and so he started making some shaving soap. And his first one, I can't remember the name of it. If somebody can remember the name, the name of the company is Talbot Shaving. It's over, so he's making it himself. I can't remember the name of the first scent that he just released. Yeah, if you can remember, put it in the comments over there. But he sent me his second one, which he called Iliahi Ridge, which it's supposed to be Hawaiian sandalwood. And I'm generally not a big fan of sandalwood, but I really dig this, actually. It smells, this to me is what sandalwood should smell like. It should be, like, it reminds me of, walking down the street markets in Hong Kong and smelling the sandalwood things, the trinkets that they would make that sell basically to tourists. But it's fantastic stuff. So the performance on it was great. It is a very soft soap. So think similar to Katie's Bubbles. That kind of consistency, Katie's Bubbles, Razor Rock, that kind of texture. But the scent was very nice. The performance was, it lathered up super easily, and nice, thick, creamy lather, very slick. Good stuff. I really enjoyed it. I haven't posted my shave of the day yet, but that was today. Also got, let's see. I'm trying to think of what else is new and noteworthy in here. I think maybe what we'll do here is Douglas just messaged me and said, you need to keep it going. You have 30 minutes. So this will be an interesting episode. Tim's Wood and Roses today. Oh, yeah. I got some Tim's soap. So a buddy of mine that he was a coworker for a while. I moved on to a different company, but I got him into wet shaving, and he started buying a bunch of different stuff. And he dropped off a bag full of stuff yesterday, and he's like, dude, I only ever use 4 soaps, so you can have the rest. And I was like, okay, well, I'll take it. And I was out of the house at the time he dropped it off, and he dropped off a bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, I'll bring it all over. Let's see. Dropped off like 10 soaps. Nuts. I would add you, Matt, but unfortunately, I'm not the admin on the show, so I don't have any controls to add people. And I don't think Douglas can make me an admin or anything like that. So are those Oakley earbuds? No, these are actually Tautronics. If you can see the name there, Tautronics are from, they're made in China, and got them on, so he said they're watching on their phone. So I guess we'll just keep the show going, and I don't know if, yeah, they can't join because Douglas lost his connection. So, yeah. Anyway, so continuing my story. So my buddy dropped off a bunch of stuff, and most of it I'd never had before. So I think this one he actually got from me, Eclectic Gentleman Smoke and Mirrors from Tiki. Very nice, nice stuff. Let's see, people are asking questions. So, oh, okay. Anthony Zoppo, give me just a second. Let me finish my story, and we'll address that question. Soapy Bathman Desperado, very leathery scent, nice stuff. I actually did a video with it a while back. It was when I first started. Then Shaver Heaven, unfortunately discontinued. But yeah, we haven't seen much from Tiki lately. I think Amanda's kind of taken a step back from making a lot of stuff. I think she ran into some, actually I have no clue, so I'm not going to comment on why. I love her Fougere as well. That was probably one of my favorites. But I have no idea why. If anybody does know why Amanda's not really doing much with soap, or at least doesn't appear to be, then let me know. But and of course, my mom is calling right now. Hey,
Yeah.
see them? Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Can you hear us? Hello? Can you hear me?
You need
No sound. Can anybody hear her or hear them?
Turn your volume up on your phone.
Oh, you can hear them?
This is all I have. I have my mic.
Hold on. Can this stupid shit plug in?
Oh, it was because, okay. I can hear you now. Sorry, it was because my phone was ringing and my call was coming in on my computer.
Yeah, sorry about that. The internet here is like it crashed on us. The bandwidth stinks. But
Yay! It's not just me anymore. Yay!
I know you looked really scared too. We were watching. Sorry, folks. You know how it is when we're on. It's always,
It's not like I haven't done videos by myself before, but it's still just like this is a live show and it's just me. And
typically, I'd be stuck in a room by myself and be all bummed out. But I'm so like distracted here. There's so much going on. There's like so much cool gear to check out. So, well, we're back.
Awesome. Well, so this would be a good time then to address some of the questions the questions that came in.
Sure.
Tips and techniques for shaving with or around a full beard.
Well, it's just practice, really. Some people like to use a clear shave jelly so they can see the beard. But honestly, you just got to do it every day, and you'll eventually get, you could rub your finger through there to create a line and shave. But I mean,
They also make those like shave comb templates.
No, that's no way. Oh, well, have you seen the little thing that makes you look like Bane?
Yes.
You bite on it and it shapes around your mouth and you can shave around it.
it's garbage. You don't need that. It's
This will help you shave your beard.
Tips.
It's not difficult, really. Well, I
It just
find
takes
it.
practice.
I find it more difficult with the safety razor, especially on the days where I really have to clean up the lines and and do little detail work. I really like to use a straight razor, and in particular, I like to use the toe of the blade. I really use the toe of the blade to really just clean up anything here, clean up the lines up on top and down at the bottom.
That's actually a good point. If you are going to do it, and if you're learning how to do it, use the same razor if you're using a safety razor for like a month. Don't alternate, because each razor has only so much blade exposure on each end, and it's also the top cap, the width of the top cap that you have to adjust to when you're trying to catch that angle. So stick with one razor as you're learning the technique, and you'll learn how it works for each razor as you go on.
I always thought using like an open comb to help kind of get in those nice tight spots kind of helps. Kind of works too.
Or a shavette can also help. Like if you don't have a straight razor, you don't want to worry about that. Using a shavette to sharpen up the lines would be really helpful.
Yeah. I mean, I know when I come in to get my, around my beard or around my lip, I mean, getting in with like an open comb razor kind of helps, so I don't actually go into the longer hair too much. I can little short pieces.
Yeah.
Stubble.
I find that if I lather up, like on my neck, for instance, I'll create all my lather. I'll get in my beard, but then I'll just draw a line along with my beard and stuff, just to. I mean, usually I can see my beard through it anyway, but it just takes a little practice.
But I honestly, this is the tip really, is my jawline. I use that as the line. Like it stops right here, and that's where the beard stops. That's where I give that straight line. So you can see where that line is. You can feel where that line is. And that's the biggest tip right there, is just stay with the natural features of your face.
Okay. Well, he says he's using the prismatic for his beard.
Oh, perfect. That's a great one to use, because the top cap is so thin that you're really not gonna, you're gonna know exactly where that blade is.
Visibility.
When I have a beard, I'm typically, I gotta remember that I'm trying to keep a beard, because I'll automatically just start shaving. So what I do is I lather up my entire face, but then I rub my fingers through the beard. Remember not to shave there. But the lines are super easy. I do a J hook to get into it.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I'll do the J hook into it for the first pass, and then again, just follow the natural lines of my jaw. And maybe if I'm putting on a little weight, sometimes you kind of lose that. But after years of doing it, you can feel where it is. You know where it is. So it just takes practice. Super simple once you start doing it. Don't overthink it. Muscle memory will take over once you get it, and it'll be all good.
Right.
Really cleaning with the soap out of there is the main thing. Yeah.
Yes. The open comb, good advice also.
Well, if anybody doesn't,
Any other questions?
I was just going to say, if anybody doesn't know what Douglas was referring to with the J hook, I'm putting a link in the comments over here to a video that Mantic did, actually, that helps to point out the technique of the J hook. It's essentially that, you know, if you're shaving straight up and down, you twist the razor just ever so slightly to form a J. And it helps to get around those little corner areas, like around your Adam's apple, or if you have weird growth on your neck, it's really, really helpful for that.
You can have a pattern. You can have, like, there can be one spot that you always miss, and it's just using the same technique. If you alter your technique with a J hook, you're hitting it from a different angle now, and you might actually take it off. Another good tip is to use your other hand. Because your left hand, it feels like an old man shaving you. Like, it's like tickling yourself with your left hand. You know, like, let me know when you're left. But yeah, no, try it with your left hand. You might hit it from a different angle. You're not typically going to get your right that you're so used to. So
yeah. Well, and Dave Polka is saying, you know, or Matthew Weaver as well. They're saying that they can do it with a straight razor as well, and that's true. Just take some. Make sure you practice before, or that you feel comfortable doing it before you do it.
Way to the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Any other any other questions? I guess there's.
how many people we got?
We have 24.
Hey guys, sorry again for the issues, these honesty issues that we typically have, but it's great that we're able to do this right now. So we have 15 minutes left of the show. If you have any questions or just want to take the conversation in some direction, let us know. We'll go there for you.
Absolutely.
Oh, Charky just asked, did anybody wish Douglas a happy birthday? I thought it was Fran's birthday today.
It is Fran's birthday. I don't know why Sharky keeps wishing me a happy birthday. I'm the 24th.
Oops.
You know, and I'm missing France. This is how dedicated I am to the cause, folks. I'm here.
Oh, wow. You left on Fran's birthday?
No, I left the day before Fran's birthday.
Okay.
We worked on it. This is the only time we could do it. So me, Damon, and Ryan are going to get together tonight to discuss how that's going to go. What it's like. Fran understands. We went out for dinner on Thursday and celebrated both our birthdays next weekend. So
cool.
For the cause, for the people.
Let's see. Ian Ryan asked, when can consumers expect new product in 2017? And what are some ideas for products this year? Are you asking Douglas or are you asking in general?
Oh, I should show you guys my prototype. I just brought it in here.
Hey.
Yeah, good.
I'll be right back.
All right, let's do it. In general, he's saying. So let's see. Some new stuff coming down the pipeline this year. I know I'm actually going to be, I don't know how close I have to play this to chess, but I'm just saying anyway, because he's in Turkey and he probably doesn't understand what I'm saying anyway. So Rucknell is working on another single edge that is actually magnetic. So the top cap comes on and holds it in place with a magnet. So it's not, because he did the whole slide top thing and it worked pretty well, but it's kind of a pain because you have to do the whole set screw thing. Yeah, they're working on a new SE that's stainless steel. It's got magnets in it to hold it in place, so it should be cool.
I love magnets, so I'm really interested to see how that'll work out.
Yeah, he's supposedly sending it to me right now. So, ooh, wow. Now that is a slant.
That's the ecliptic.
Check that
Holy
out.
crap, look at that. Wait a second.
That's a new handle. This handle is the Neo-Victorian. Show them the bottom part. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Okay.
okay.
So this is the
That's
prototype. Polished or anything yet.
So there's going to be an aluminum?
Yeah. Really excited. That's
So talk about this. What's going on here?
oh, that's
He's peaked.
the angle on your skin.
Mm-hmm.
This is so you can get the right angle.
Ah.
But this is based on old design by a German Bakelite Walbush. They called it the humpback back in the day. It's one of my favorite designs.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
What's up, Dave?
But I absolutely love this as a slant. And again, it looks like it fell from the sky. It's like
It's something like cryptic alien, right?
I know.
Yeah, that's
I would choose like
not
what is it? I don't know what it's
very atypical shape there. You know, that should be cool.
I almost call it the relic. but a future relic. But alpha ecliptic, I think works.
Yeah, it's very like
It's super
otherworld.
efficient. It's super efficient too. And David, whatever. People play.
Cool.
I don't know if you guys can see the exposures.
I don't know how well we'll be able to see it with the camera, but give it a shot.
It's efficient. It's like it's unbelievable.
So something interesting that came in for me here, guys.
What's up?
8-ounce tins.
8-ounce tins.
My buddy left me a bunch of 8-ounce tins. These are unobtainium now. Like, you can't get this anymore.
Yep. They never caught on. It's all about the large. I've got a blade here for you guys.
Bulls, frostbite.
Oh wow, that's old school.
Big old guy. This will be interesting.
Get yourself.
Mulbulge, I never actually smelled mulbulge for some reason, but it smells really good. I like it. And then, my bulge smells really good. Okay, Douglas, how do you say that? Malbulge? Malbulge?
Oh,
It's just getting bad.
yeah. Smell good? I don't think I smelled that one.
Pomegranate Bay. I expected to not like this because I don't like pomegranate, but I might actually dig that with the bay in there. That might make me not throw up. So
That's with the blade.
see turkey. Wow,
Look at the
let's
blade.
see. Can't see it real well, but that is a serious slant there.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
The geometry is insane. I'm telling you, that's why I think it's like futuristic. And I went with aluminum just to keep it truer to the original weight of the Bakelite from back in the day.
Yeah.
Feather.
It is. I don't know why that didn't stick around.
I'll shave my arm with it.
It is magical.
See if I can get
You gonna shave your arm with it?
Yep, it took it right off. And I didn't even feel it.
Yeah, that's the thing is you don't even feel it.
It was like surgery.
Yeah, so it's an awesome design. I'm so stoked to be able to bring it back. So the next one will be out in probably I don't know, a few weeks. We just sent it out to East Coast to get polished and buffed, and then it goes to California to get anodized, and then it'll make its way to Arizona, and then we'll release them. So a little bit of work ahead of us. A few weeks, I'm thinking.
Nathan Clark just asked, Big Shave West 3, what do we know so far?
I'm eating at 5 tonight and for dinner with Damon and Ryan Stephen Green. And tomorrow I'll know the details. But it is going to be, what is it, the last weekend in April? Typically it would be the third Saturday, but Easter weekend is that weekend, so we're pushing it back. That much I know. So I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Just shoot me questions.
Damon's saying April 22nd. Damon just in the comments over here is saying April 22nd.
Hey, Damon. What's funny is Damon can see me right now, too. It's actually, he's been texting me. At home, watch cameras in here. They can watch us on it. It's very show.
Very.
Let's see. And then what else do we got here? Okay, so April 2nd is what we're looking at for time. I'm not sure. I might not be able to do that. I don't know. We'll have to see.
April 22nd.
22nd. Is that what I said? Did I say something different?
April 2nd.
All right. Have some racers getting coated at North Shore Shaving. Oh, yeah. Alex is getting some stuff done at North Shore Shaving. It's the first Saturday after tax day. Makes sense.
Yeah. Tax day. So we can walk around right now if you guys want.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're on a cell phone now, so you probably can, huh? Let's see what's new in the shop here. Okay, so if anybody hasn't been to West Coast or Old Town Shaving, not West Coast Shaving, excuse me, Old Town Shaving, This is honestly nuts. What do we got? Oh, straight whisker balm.
Fonz bomb, and that's doing really well here.
Awesome.
I don't think you guys need to. But on dial.
What is that? I can't see it. The label's lit up like the 4th of July.
What do you want to know about y'all?
Hey, Zach, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
Let's go. No, we're just wanting to see what's new in the shop. What have we got?
Okay, so this is kind of like the wall of Italy. You want to scoot it back just a little bit, Rob?
Sure.
So they said we got Montreal, Toronto, Australia, obviously. Okay, Antica Barbier
Show me some of that.
Okay, so Antica Barbier-Cola, I believe started in 1904 in Italy. What part? But currently they make the shaving cream. Their most popular aftershave is going to be it's going to be a little bit more of an expensive balm, but it's going to be it has a little bit more of the special ingredients like wheat germ oil. It's going to be more like a milk consistency. A lot of people like this one, but they also have red sandalwood, green tobacco scent, and there's also almond. So there's not a lot of almond aftershaves on the market, but this one they have a balm. Known for being just really slick. A lot of people love the protection of it as well. But
Cool. What else is new? What have we got?
We've got a little bit of stock left on the new Martin de Condé scents.
Okay.
We yesterday with Martin de Condé, it was a limited run, so if you want the load or the vetiver, I don't know if you can get it anymore from the website, but we've still got a little bit left. Have you tried any of the MDC?
I have. I actually have the original scent here. That good stuff. Really good stuff.
I mean, I wrote a little bit of a review, but a lot of people have found along the whole line the base has a specific scent. You can kind of pick that up in these. For me, it's going to be rose mixed with a little bit of floral and citrus. Same thing with the vetiver. It's not going to be real heavy. So, yeah, so we got some of these left. Over here, we got St. James of London. And any of theirs?
No. Well, so I got some samples and stuff from Big Shave West and tried it and really liked it. It's on my list to pick up. But
the ones that sell the best for us are going to be the sandalwood and bergamot. Okay. To me, it's not going to be like Rasso Red, which I think is going to be one of the few that uses real sandalwood. This is going to be more sweet, a little bit citrusy. What do you think? No.
I actually like that one. Yeah, I'm not a big sandalwood fan generally, but that was one that.
Very interesting.
There was one there that's like the lime and black pepper or something like that. That was really
Yes. What do you smell more on this one, spice or citrus?
To me, I get the more like citrus notes out of this one.
Yeah. I think that one was my favorite out of the ones that I smelled. That one was my favorite. It's really nice.
I like that one a lot better than the sound.
Yeah.
I don't like soap, or I'm sorry, I don't like using cream that much. These are good enough for pores that I recommend them, even if like soaps. I think some of their best products are the cologne. $30, you're going to get the it doesn't have any colors. I think that's one of the things is no foo-foo la la pink,
Yeah.
eyes or anything. But it's very good ingredients, as well as for $40, you get a really just simple scent. A lot of people like the black pepper and lime.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got got quite a few of the Beresford and Man left. We're going to be restocking.
The reserve, the aftershave? Is that what you mean, or soaps?
The reserves. You want to show them this real quick? So we've got reserves, and then also, if any of you guys want follows, we do have soaps and aftershave left. So.
Oh wow! So the Hallows is there. Okay.
Hallows.
Yes. So, but Rooney Brush got us pretty well cleaned out. So we've got a little bit left of everything. So.
Which one do you gravitate more towards on
Okay, here's what I told Will. I've tried pretty much all of the things that he's performance. I've never really had anyone that had like spice, so I don't have any reminiscent, attachment to that. Yeah. I tend to like most. Me though, I think the red and the classic, like the yellow one. That's what most people like.
Okay.
Any of this sense. My favorite aftershave across the board, any brand, is Cologne Rouge. If you like Bay, this is a nice one.
Does this one have little particles inside of it still, or is it very clean?
It's going to be pretty clean, yeah.
That is really nice, real fresh.
Yeah, I think it's got violet in it, which to me is very appealing.
I don't know if I should drink this one, but
it's one of those ones where you're like, I kind of want to.
So were you guys chatting about knots and brushes earlier?
Yeah, we were. We were talking about. Dave was asking if people have seen much of the Rooneys. Like, so we see a lot more of the Simpsons, and we do Rooneys or Kents. And so,
which one had the better value for money?
Rooney, I think if you're wanting to get better value, you can get the less expensive Simpsons. I don't want to say anything bad about Simpsons, but we're going to have people that really love it or have issues with shedding. Which for me, I bought 3 of the different standard like desks, and I never had issues with shedding. But if you read online, sometimes people have that issue. For me, Rooney now is kind of hit or miss because there are people that stock them, but I don't know if they're going to be able to distribute to the U.S. in the next couple of years. The ones that we have, not breaking them in, but watching to get a sense of what they're looking at in the box, and some of them are developing really good shape. What I like about the Rooney is they're not as packed as some of like the Simpsons cookies and better look through, have a little bit more soft taste.
okay.
They use a quality super. I wish the sorting was a little bit better. You get every once in a while a hair that in there.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I think we're actually just about out of time, so we probably ought to wrap things up here. But oh, there we go. There's the brush case, and there's Rob. And there's the brush case again. All right.
Here, let's go show this one.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's a serious brush.
Yeah. I mean,
I need that for shaving my head.
Flower.
I need that for up here. Looks like a buffing pad.
All right, we'll take Douglas here, the master of ceremonies.
All right. And I think we're having enough sound issues where we probably ought to wrap it up. People are saying that the sound is pretty iffy over there. So.
Still having problems?
Yeah, well, it's just kind of in and out over on your end. I think people are hearing me okay, but I think it's just bandwidth.
Okay, well, we're in the show, but before we cut out, Damon, I want to speak a little bit about Rooney Brushes. Because we kind of just, but David has a theory. Take it.
Okay.
That?
I can't hear you very well. Okay. Ooh, look at that.
I can't. Yeah,
it's
just the stubby.
Okay.
This is not the chubby. And
Stubby.
David,
Yes, if you guys get the opportunity to, this is Stubby 2 right now. And the fan Stubby brushes. And I'm able to use recently Super and Badger. And this brush Stubby from Rooney, which is probably their comparable brush, Stubby, Chubby, makes sense. Much more comfortable and just better to get a brush. The knot is not as dense, very dense, at least there. The knot is a little bit more of a hybrid style knot. It just feels face lathering. I encourage people to use this brush.
All right, good to know.
so as you can see, we Android phones now work with our platform. So for those of you out there listening and watching right now, we are compatible with mobile devices now for Android and an iPhone app. So that's this year, and that will hopefully be next year. And I want to go around.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for
Thank-
sticking around through the sound quality issues. I know it's been kind of rough, but I think we'll probably wrap it up. Sound
Okay,
good?
we'll see you next week. 74.
The manly